morning, everybody, and be very welcome to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Daily Report. I am your host, Sofia Rattinger, broadcasting from El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma. We have a lot of new information, but before we start, don't forget to visit our website, www.mexiconewsnetwork.com, to keep you informed, and also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Let's begin with information. And Bacalar is a charming little pueblo mágico, magic town, in the state of Quintana Roo, located a little less than 220 miles south from Cancun and only 28 miles from the state's capital, Chetumal. What makes it so special is that it has been kept for years as a natural and quiet place, perfect for a few days away from daily routine. In this town, you won't find large resorts. Au contraire, in Bacalar, the lodging venues are a little more rustic and closer to nature. Imagine waking up to the crystalline, multicolored water in the sun shining on it, the smell of a clean air with a hint of sea salt and a clear blue sky. This is a daily view in Bacalar. Although it may rain sometimes, this being the tropics, not even that can this dreamy moment away. Aside from rest, there are also activities to get you moving, learning, and even facing your fears. Take a boat ride across the famous Bacalar Lagoon, also known as the Lagoon of Seven Colors, due to its different shades of blue/green. It is definitely must, as well as taking a swim in it. The white sands at the bottom and the different depth levels create the absolutely stunning change in hues. An adventurous activity in Bacalar is to visit the Biomaya Eco Park to get your adrenaline pumping by the zip lines, cruising along the lush tropical jungle and over the beautiful lagoon. If you have your doubts about heights, set them aside and give yourself the opportunity of enjoying this magnificent view. I can assure you won't regret it. For all of these and more, Bacalar is a dream come true, a piece of paradise right here in Mexico. In a remote corner of northern Mexico, 1 hour from the city of Chihuahua, lies the mines of Naica, 300 meters below the surface. What is that makes this place so outstanding? Well, there lies a cave with a subterranean forest made of enormous selenite crystals, the largest known to mankind. Some stand 10 meters high, 1 meter wide, weigh 55 tons, and are over 500,000 years old. The story goes that in the year 2000, two brothers stumbled upon the cavern while they were drilling 1,000 feet from the surface in one of Mexico's most productive. They were astounded to find a place full of giant glittering crystals. It turns out that the geological process that creates lead and silver is also necessary for the formation of crystals. When scientists took a look at this place, they wondered, how on earth did they get so big? Well, the temperature in the Naica Crystal Cave is extremely high, and things get hotter the further you go inside. This has been one of the main reasons the cave has remained relatively unexplored so far, seeing how it currently sits on a magma deposit. Temperatures oscillate around 50 Celsius degrees with a 90 to 100% level of humidity. It is a level of heat that few human beings can stand without eventually passing out from heat stroke or succumbing to dehydration. Basically, without proper equipment, a human being wouldn't last more than 10 minutes inside. But back to our first question, how did those crystals get to be so large? Well, studies reveal that around 1 million years ago, groundwater saturated with calcium sulfate filtered through the ground, reaching the crystal cave to be eventually heated by the magma below. As the magma cooled, the cave's water temperature stabilized at 58 Celsius degrees. At this temperature, minerals in the water started to become selenite, the molecules of which become the building blocks to make crystals. The process of crystal formation just stopped in 1985, when miners drained the cave of its water table. The mine's owners installed a heavy steel door to discourage looting. It seems that collectors paid thousands for crystal fragments, and so far, Mexico doesn't have any kind of legislation aimed at protecting minerals deposits in the same way it would protect archaeological relics. Currently, there is an effort underway to secure Heritage of Humanity status from the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization for Naica's Crystal Cavern. And you may have heard about the Sea Trek diving experience, and you surely know about oxygen bars. Put those two together and bam, you get a unique underwater experience. Clear Launch, the underwater oxygen bar. The island of Cozumel is a place where the world's first underwater oxygen bar is at, and is already fully up and running to provide a different experience in which guests are immersed in a pool-type aquarium using a special clear helmet while breathing oxygen-enriched air mixed with their aromatherapy scent of choice. A bartender entertains the group with activities such as underwater Jenga, riding to each other with boards, and also shooting bubble guns. The pool is rigged with bubble curtains and LED lights to set the mood. Guests can also use the underwater photo booth to create memories of this fun time using quirky props and a customizable digital display wall. As far as the oxygen goes, options served at a bar are varied. It is said that concentrated oxygen consumption can revitalize and invigorate the body, and some people even claim it reduces hangover symptoms, headaches, and sinus problems. It is an experience that can be enjoyed by the whole family from the ages 8 and up, so long as everyone is in adequate health conditions. And don't you know how to swim? Well, you can still experience this unique activity as you will be literally walking underwater. There are only a few steps to follow. Sign up, get the info, get in the tank, enjoy the chosen aroma, and have a great time. Escaping the metropolis on a journey into the heart of the forests and mountains, there lies a structure that seems straight out of a movie. Tall walls made of shrubs shaping into labyrinth, inspired by those you would find in the courtyards of European states. But there's no need to travel so far. This one is set on a property near the Ajusco volcano, the highest point in Mexico City. Mexico City is a spectacular place to visit, live, and enjoy. It offers hundreds of entertaining options. That being said, it is a large city with thousands of people, and sometimes it is a good idea to escape, reconnect with nature, and spend some quiet time to clear the mind and share special moments with friends, family, or that special someone. Imagine a place surrounded with mountains, pine oak trees, clean air, butterflies, and green grass. Such is the Cumbres del Ajusco National Park, a high-altitude destination reaching 12,795 feet above sea level in the Valley of Mexico. Aside from its splendid natural beauty, there are several outdoor activities such as horseback riding, motorcycling, hiking, climbing, and even paintball. There is also, however, the Ajusco Labyrinth House, which offers the unique activity of walking through a maze made of bush walls reaching a little over 2 meters, 6.6 feet approximately high, inspired by the gardens of Hever Castle in the United Kingdom. This intricate square labyrinth should take no less than 20 minutes to walk through. The house is charmingly designed with European flair, and the inside is decorated accordingly. It is a place that will make you feel like in a fairy tale, maybe in Alice in Wonderland. Embark upon this fascinating experience right in the middle of nature. We'll be right back with more information on Mexico and the Riviera Maya after these brief commercials.